Big Man, he took him out of a situation of homelessness, and I commend him for that. And what does Richie do? He turns around and shits on the man.
Enforcer, you obviously don't know that Richie knew Big Man at all time. Big Man had nothing to do with Richie's radio operation. I'm sure your buddy Radio Folly Gates will do it. But after Gigolo ID'd Richie for Big Man, just check out Big Man's Happy Revelations video. Number 2, Enforcer. That'll give you the history of Richie and Big Man. And find me any place where he helped me, financed me, or took me out from being homeless.
Well, from what I to understand, you were homeless for 4 years. He helped you out. He helped you off the street. He helped you get back on your feet, which is there's nothing shameful about that, man. I'm not putting down people that are homeless. There's a lot of good people out there.
And this information he's stating he ascertained from Big Man's Happy Revelations number 2.
Condemning them. I'm not putting them down by any means, because any one of us, including myself, could be in that situation. My point is, Big Man helped you from the streets, from poverty, and you turned your back on him. You talk shit about the man. You claim that he was the one that's spreading a rumor you're a crackhead. I've heard this in my own ears, so don't even try to flip it and do it. You know, you're dissecting, manipulating words. It's not going to save you here, Richard. All right? People try to help you. I try to help you myself. I try to make you a deal. You come clean. I had $1,000 in cash, a brand new antenna, and
This is the privilege of defeat, silence, and frustration.
All right. That's it. You can't admit that you have psychosis, that you're psychotic. But you know what it is? A person with your mental illness is probably not even aware that you have these mental malfunctions. You know?
Not only that, the issue is he swears that Big Man had something to do with me and my life, with my buddy and my financing. This cat's really... Psychosis is exactly what he exhibits in his verbal entourage.
These synapses is misfiring in that little brain of yours.
Well, you know, I'm sorry, Mr. Punky Plyman, you obviously didn't pay attention to my favorite section, Big Man's Happy Revelations number 2. I'm sure it's going to show all the people. Well, they already heard it 1,000 times and know the deal, me and Big Man. I'm sure it's going to prove them that everything that came out of your mouth in the last transmission is 100% true, as true as you. The King of New York, Utica Clarkson. Bye bye bye.
He's saying that shit, but he still haven't left yet.
So you're denying that you didn't beat Debbie down. You didn't stomp her out with your boots in the face.
I didn't know we were talking about Debbie. I thought we were talking about Big Man. Yeah, right now I would deny everything with Debbie.
All right? You're denying that. You denied you never put her in a hospital in a coma. All right? You denied you never went to jail for 5 years for that offense. Yeah, you keep on lying to yourself, Richard. You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to people who know the truth, who know the facts.
Utica with Clarkson, girls. We're clear.
I thought so. Case closed.
I didn't know there was a case to close.
Wow. Those ain't the ending of a book just now. It's pretty good.
Hey, Gypsy, there's a lot of shit that this guy's done in his life, man. That's not cool. It's not like people are picking on him. He's done a lot of fucked up things. And he instigates, gets people involved to fight his battles. That's why 31's not a peaceful place to be. I presented a peace package with Richie. And what does he say? There's no peace. Nothing. Fuck you. That's what he told me. Because I told him people are tired of the bullshit on this channel. We want to just live, get along, and talk. But Richie and that soccer mom, Anthony Mizzo, they want to be tough guys behind the scene.
Sounds like we're the big winners. Richie's Club.
Child services to people's houses, all right? Sending false mail subscriptions to people's houses, sending false letters, all right?
Hey, Gypsy, he started a war out here, and all this bad shit happened to him, and he got exposed, and he ain't been the same since. I'm clear.
With clowns like that. I know none of the people I know personally do shit like that. But this is the type of person Richie and Anthony Mizzo are, a.k.a. Michael Non-Action. These are the type of assholes I'm dealing with. And you constant bullshit on his radio, day after day. This is the reason. Or reasons. Plural.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of antenna are you using?
Why is it?
Tell him go back to 22 where he belongs and he won't have to worry about 31.
How am I doing to you, Mr. Gypsy?
Well, you and Richie, when you key up, I can't understand either one of you guys, so it's like horrible. I have to close my volume down. But I want to know if you're using an IMAX.
Yes, sir, and I'm not using...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It took me stepping all over him with 4 other antennas for him to get an IMAX. Richie Clare.
That's the wizard comes. I slipped.
You got an amp on?
No, sir, no amp. QRP, stop.
Texas Star DX350 Gypsy.
Alright. I just wanted to know about the Antron. I mean, the ground. Do you have a ground plane kit on it?
No, sir, no ground plane kit.
Excellent. That's all I needed to know. I'm not here to judge. You guys can keep on fighting. I don't give a shit about that. I'm more concerned about radios.
Yeah, I tell you the truth, and I hope you can hear what...
Well, Gypsy, it's not about our radio, our audio, or our good sounding station. It's about being... You hear me last night in the video games, other guys? It's about being a man, about being true, about acting like a man. Richie Clare.
Especially on this band. With the Antron, you get it down to 1.1, no problem. On this band, the entire band, plus 10 meters. So that's the difference in my experience, all right? I don't know what experience anyone else has, but as far as getting the 2 down, I prefer the Antron. It may not handle as much, but it's a better overall antenna in my opinion. It's 6 feet shorter, and in my opinion, it puts out the same gain, receive and TX-wise. So for the extra 6 feet to handle a little more RF, I don't think it's worth it.
Oh, I'm using an 18-year-old plus Antron now. And I'm personally going to help him with the Death Star. That's a project right there. Enjoy it while you can, Squiggy. 967, hey, you?
Hey, imagine a CK. I heterodyne with Richie with just what I have, stock. Richie's running his Ameritron. He's in Brooklyn. He's a lot closer to Gypsy than I am. I'm not even in the same borough, and we heterodyne. That's sad.
That's why I was asking you about the antenna. I seen that shit, though, and I seen what's coming. You will get tore the fuck up.
I gave him the offer. I was a gentleman. I was sincere. I put the peace package on the table, and they said, go fuck yourself. So, all right. Hey, you know what happens, man, in the Cold War? You just keep on building up until shit hits the fan. There's no winner. It's just not but chaos out here.
That's cool. I'm okay with all of that. I understand how to use my radio. But there's a station out in Long Island trying to get back to my receive, and you're killing my receive right now, Enforcer. So, I'd like to wave it to 976 out east if I can.
Nah, you're cool, man. Hey, Gypsy, I always have respect for you, man. I never had a problem with you. All right? I always give you the respect because you always gave me respect. So, you don't have to worry about this. You're not part of this. You're not in this. I don't have a problem with you as long as you give me that respect, and that's the way I like it. And that's true with anyone out here. There's cats out here that stay on the side, they say what's up, and we leave it alone. When you got guys out here clowning me that don't even know me because they want to jump on Richie's dick, then they get slapped. I don't have a problem with that. I've been out here too long, too many years. And believe me, I know the game. I know it very well. If I do what I do with a 5-watt radio, with the small antenna I have up there, just wait till I put phase 2 and phase 1 and phase 2 into effect. And this is not a threat.
Sound good. Don't worry about it. You got it. 976, right? Shut your mother up, you faggot. Shut your mother up, faggot. Fuck it. Too far look like an old Decato. Think I ain't seen. Oh, no, I was talking about. I was just wondering what antenna the guy was using. He was using the IMAX 2000, which I think I will be purchasing. purchasing probably by tomorrow, I think. I'm kind of fed up with all the metal antennas. I kind of like the way these IMAX work.
Enforcer, that shit's gonna truly be the Death Star, man. Not if the Death Star. That's, you know, that's what it really like. The Death.
Took a year of me stepping on him in defeat to convince him to get an IMAX after he tried 4 other antennas. It's the second time in 3 years I had him put up an IMAX because he wants to tangle with the king.
Kid Squiggy. You think y'all motherfuckers think you're crying now, man?
Fan 976, I could put some DBs out east. I don't know, but the thing is, they're putting their fingers in my ears and tickling me right now. But 976, it'll get quiet in a couple of minutes. Something of the other. 27, 20-something, 9. Alright.
Let's rent, hold back, to pay for some shit. That's a damn motherfucking shame. You hold back from rent 6 motherfucking months, you trying to get evicted? Well, here's a kid.
Cause simple antenna.
From the crackhead. Richie ate in the fucking garbage. He slept on floors. Yo, he slept on a concrete, man. I'd rather be in prison, man. 3 hots in the cot.
Hey, Richie Radio, I don't know what you're using there, but when you key up with that, with Enforcer, it makes my stomach fucking turn into knots. I gotta lower my volume down.
Fucking floor. In the street. And ate out of garbages, man. Get the fuck out of here. I'd rather knock off my...
You got real quiet out here. Real quiet out here. Yeah, good. Time for a little powwow.
Garbage, man.
Roger, well, you see, Enforcer started a war, a very big war, as the video games will show, and now his peace offering, he wants me to wave his white flag or be down with his white flag. Me, I just don't give him no microphone play anymore, any of these junkies, and I'm going to let the defeat that brought this peace offering about, the frustration of what they know they did to them and I captured on video game, and the silence that I'm giving, do the rest of it for me. The King of New York, rock and roll.
Before you rock on to what do you think about that ground plane kit that they sell for this antenna? Is it worth it? Could be a bum.
Well, you know, Gypsy, I've been schooling these cats out here on antennas for the last 2 years. The video gates will show Enforcer had to go through 3 different antennas before he finally listened to Richie's instruction and told him, get the fucking IMAX again. But anyway, the King of New York, we're out of here.
Fucking bum, right? So you don't answer my question about the ground plane. You guys lucky you don't have problems with me.
Well, Gypsy, I think I answered your questions on these antennas very many times in my video gate, so to be honest with you, don't be irate at me if I don't answer you again. You want RFI, go with the ground plane kit. I'm clear.
Go on. Goodbye.
Just be fucking good across the street. Literally step on it like, fuck out of here. Fucking a career bum. That's what Richie is, a fucking career bum.
If Richie asks me for money on the street, I'll slap the shit out of him.
Jeez, you know, these guys hang out with Richie, think they know what Richie does out there. Ooh, they're so tough. Hey, Gypsy, watch my work. I'm clear.
Richie. Hey, Richie, you know we love you out here, Richie. Richie, you know, I got something for you, Richie. I'm going to show you my affection.
That was a lungie right there.
You felt how deep that came from the chest, man, from the chest cavity.
I just want to know where it landed.
Landed on your forehead. Actually, in your mouth. You don't like